for the 950 feeding.
So fed we will be. We have a local celebrity, well, I think a national celebrity with us. This morning, Chef Rich from CRUjiente Tacos is here, and he's going to be on the show Chopped on the Food Network very soon. So this is May 1st. It's a Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Right.
Food Network.
Food Network.
And when was this taping?
Yeah.
When did I tape it? Back in the fall.
Back in the fall.
Yeah, so I went out to New York in October.
Look at that shot.
Ooh, that's
Glamour
a nice
shot.
Very nice promo shot there.
Was it as stressful as it looks?
It was.
Yeah.
It is. The funny thing is, I watched the competition on TV for years, and I always thought, they probably stopped the clock, and there's all this TV magic, and there isn't. It really is what it is, and there's no finding out what the ingredients are. It is stressful. At the end of the day, I was like, I need a drink.
So did you win?
Oh, you'll have to wait till May 1st. Right?
Should be a sneaky devil.
Right around the corner.
Was there anything in your basket? Yeah, I know you can't give away too much, but was there anything in your basket that threw you, where you thought, I've never worked with this, or I don't know what this is?
Not quite.
Okay.
I kind of understood everything that I got in the baskets. There was some interesting stuff for sure. I can tell you that my episode was called Leftover Takeover.
Oh.
So it was.
So you had a meatloaf, you had a frozen pizza,
Taco Bell.
you had
The theme of the show was trying to everything would be something that would normally get thrown away.
Okay.
So it was a different kind of challenging. Rather than getting pig intestine or some weird fruit that no one's ever seen. So
well, do you find, I know that
fun.
you're a chef, you do this for a living, but do you find that being on that show in that type of environment with that time crunch actually does make you better, that it is a challenge?
It absolutely. They actually, I think somebody asked me that on the show, like, hey, did you learn anything?
No.
Yeah, I learned a little bit about myself,
good.
I mean, because you only have so much time and you really have to.
So what'd you learn about yourself?
That I can get more things done in 20 minutes than I thought I could.
You overachiever. Okay, well, we see
What are
you
you doing
cooking up
now?
something.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So we're making
Overachiever.
a mole verde. So this is something that we use at the restaurant for a chicken taco. But it's something you could put with pork, you could put it with eggs, you could put it with pretty much anything.
And so what are those, sunflower
So
seeds?
these are pepitas, so they're pumpkin seeds toasted. So they're dry toasted. Just to kind of release the oil. You can see they got very aromatic.
They're kind of popping too.
And it's going to puree them up a little bit, and then everything else in this sauce is kind of raw. Cook the whole sauce afterwards, which is a kind of a cool technique of in Mexico where you fry your sauce a little bit. So
Now, are you guys making mole at the restaurant daily?
make a couple of different moles. I make this daily. Our dark mole I make in batches because it takes it takes hours and hours and hours. So I've got some fresh tomatillos, jalapenos.
Oh, and you're leaving the seeds in there.
Onions. I do because I want to add a little spice.
You like that spice, you like that kick.
Yeah, if you want to avoid some of that spice, you can take those out. This is epazote, it's an herb. It's pungent. It's a little bit like oregano.
Let me see a bite of that.
Look how easy you make cooking look. Oh yeah, you just toss it in here and...
You get it all ready the night before, and then it's a
Ready
piece
to
of
go.
cake.
Who's going to do that for me? Get all that stuff ready.
You just come to the restaurant.
I
I do all this every day.
I know you are.
So
You're
this
there whenever
is
I'm there.
this is just a little chicken broth,
Okay.
Wow.
and we're going to puree this smooth.
That looks delicious.
Look how
While
beautiful.
we're doing that, so
Deliciousness.
you can use vegetable oil, or traditionally you might use like lard. I use duck fat.
Duck fat.
Because we don't feed duck, and I use duck fat in the restaurant. So we're going to let that get a little bit hot. And
But look at the color on that.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Because of all the fresh ingredients you were using.
So you want to get this smooth. You're going to get a little bit of a nuttiness from the pepita, so you'll feel a little bit of texture. I don't strain it.
Yum. That looks really good. It looks like your green monster smoothie.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
All right. So I've got my. So the cool thing about this is, if you want, you can smell this, and then.
Oh wow, yeah.
Once this hits the hot oil, the smell will change. It'll cook down. The flavor profile changes. You can do this with any salsa that you make. Serve it as salsa the night before. Cook it down and serve with enchiladas the next day.
Well, right now it smells very fragrant and fresh.
Oh, that's delicious. Very fresh, yummy.
So you want to go in pretty quickly so that you don't sit and splatter too much.
Ooh, that's good, chef. Okay, so we're gonna
Nice
polish
and
this
fresh,
off,
right?
and we're also gonna talk about tacos. Give me a turn.
Tacos.
We're taking a guac break. Be right back. 2 minutes.